Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, August 23rd. And we got a nice day coming up. A few showers up north, but they're weakening, and we expect lots of sunshine through the area today. It'll be a warm day and becoming more humid. We'll have highs up around 80 degrees, and we got some pretty good rain maybe heading this way for tomorrow. And if we look at the main headlines, sunny today, highs in the upper 70s to low 80s. Rain and thunderstorms tomorrow, high near 80. We expect right now, the best bet is around a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch, but we could see some local amounts up to 1.25 inches or more, and something we're going to watch, and we'll show you a couple reasons. The computer models are forecasting a little bit less, but we'll show you a couple of reasons why I think there'll be more precipitation generated with some pretty good dynamics as a couple of systems looks like they're going to phase and come together. If we look at the normals for the day, our normal high is 79, and normal low is 55. And we see had a record rainfall in 2002 of 1.77 inches of rain. If we look at the conditions around the area yesterday, no precipitation for the most part, a little bit in the early part of the day across the eastern portions of the viewing area over in southwest Ontario, and temperatures mainly in the mid to upper 70s across many areas. So a pretty nice day out there yesterday, even better out there today. If we look at the next couple of slides, these are courtesy of Wood TV8, showing some of the damage at the True Blue Farms in around the Bangor area. And you can see it sounds like the most significant damage done to the cold storage facility of that plant. And again, they expect that most of the blueberries were not damaged that were in some of the facilities. So that's good news. And more importantly, nobody was hurt. If we look at, so again, another picture of that damage there, pretty extensive. Looks like it was EF1 that hit that area with winds up to 100 miles an hour. And if we look at the conditions around the area this morning, again, we can see pretty good morning out there. Nice sleeping weather with the windows open, temperatures in the upper 50s to around 60. And again, no precipitation since midnight. If we look at the moisture conditions, again, we've made up a lot of ground, lots of green showing up for the months of July and August, and not too bad a shape, and we expect more moisture to continue along with the warm temperatures. If we look at the growing degree day progress over a 20-year span here in Breckenridge, you can see we're up near the top as far as growing degree days, so not a problem with that. And if we look at the satellite view this morning, I want you to look at the spin up here coming out of Saskatchewan, and it's going to be dropping down into the plains, into the Great Lakes. And that's a pretty good wrapped up system. And as that drops down, it's going to pick up Gulf moisture and subtropical moisture. And that is why I think we're going to get more in the way of precipitation. You can see a better illustration of that southern moisture that's going to be picked up when you look at the low level jet stream or low level winds. And near the surface, you can see all converging up to the north. And as that system interacts with that, as it comes to into the Midwest, we expect a pretty good area of rain to break out well ahead of the cold front, and some of that could be on the heavy side. So the model's showing, really a lot of the models showing only about a quarter to a ½ inch. You can see this morning some returning off to the northern parts of the state. Again, those are weakening now, and it should give way to lots of sunshine across the area. If you look at the forecast map for today, you can see a low pressure system that's going to be dropping down to the south and east, and all that moisture beginning to pool up in precipitation in the form of heavy rain and severe storms off into the central plains will be developing today. And by Wednesday morning, we can see an area of severe storms with a secondary low pressure system that's going to continue to form and move up this front as it progresses off to the east. And the big upper low that we watch will be trailing right behind this low. And all that moisture continues to be fed north into the system. And by Thursday, we'll finally see a break in precipitation, perhaps late in the day, but not until that cold front comes through. So more chances of scattered thunderstorms in the at least into the morning hours on Thursday, if not into the early afternoon hours, again, until that front presses by. As far as severe weather, you can see yesterday we had the edge of it moving into Lake Michigan. It's extended northeast just a little bit more, and I would not be surprised to see the marginal risk come into about central Michigan with the next update tonight or tomorrow morning from the Storm Prediction Center. Again, the best chance will be well off to our southwest. This doesn't look like it'll be as dynamic as the last system, but certainly plentiful rainfall, and we expect warm conditions really to continue right on into next week as well. If we look at the precipitation forecasted by the GPS, you can see most of this, the GFS, this is mainly a quarter to a ½ inch, with some heavier pockets of rain, about But again, I think the models are underdoing the amount of precipitation that'll fall, and kind of a human touch to the forecast with the WPC showing around a half to an inch across much of lower Michigan, especially across the southern part of the state. And again, we'll continue to watch later model runs. If we look at the next slide here, this is the Southern Oscillation Index as of recent days, and you can see we've got a spike in that, and we also have a typhoon off in the Pacific that looks like it's going to land base the Japan area, and with that not recurving plus the spike in the SOI would indicate that we could expect ridging across much of the eastern United States, and with that Bermuda high in place, we've seen the trends now go to a warmer solution across much of the eastern U.S. as ridging really takes shape, and the 8 to 14 day outlook also looks warmer and wetter than normal. And you can see in the 6 to 10 day outlook plenty of precipitation across much of the Corn Belt, the Ohio Valley, and into the Great Lakes. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.